Welcome to the most political Gerg video ever. So here is the situation. I woke up this morning to quite a horrible message on my computer, an official announcement from Mojang concerning an upcoming change to Minecraft coming at the end of January. And I am not exaggerating when I say that this is nothing short of a draconic evil. This is what was shared by the official Mojang account on Discord. As part of our compliance programme for the UK Online Safety Act, UK Minecraft players who indicate their account age as 18 plus and have not verified their age by the end of January will have limited social features until they can be properly age verified. Please see more at www.myballsitch.farts. Let me explain what exactly this means and why it is the dumbest stuff in the world. And more importantly, why you should be concerned even if you're not from the UK. Okay, so first things first, I want to outline that I don't make political videos. However, this is a topic that has had me deeply concerned for well over a year now, as it's been bubbling away in the background over here in the UK. And only now that it has actually affected my dear video game Minecraft, I'm going to use what little power I have in this world, on this stupid video sharing platform YouTube, to complain about how much I want everyone involved in these laws to suffer deep, legally unspecified losses in their lives. If there is one thing I am a true believer in, it's the human right to personal freedom. Be this the freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and generally the opposition of censorship. While many people will say they agree with these values, in practice, I unfortunately find many people are quite happy to cheer on the stomping of those they disagree with. Introducing the UK Online Safety Bill, also known as the Give Mark Zuckerberg Your ID Act. This bill made it so that if you run a website or digital platform, you now need to age verify your user base using their real government ID, or else the UK government will try and impose hefty fines on you for non-compliance. For example, if you use Reddit in the UK, there are several subreddits that I am now not allowed to view until I give Reddit my government ID, which of course, I would never do. r/stop smoking, r/beer, r/poker, r/safe sex. I guess the government doesn't want me to have that. r/golden retrievers, because sometimes people post health updates on their cute dogs, and I guess that gets flagged as too inappropriate for us Englishmen. Ooh. Oh, and apparently there's also been issues with r/LGBT. So, that's great to hear that the UK government is essentially censoring all of those topics. And it doesn't end there. Due to how the law is constructed, the age verification process is actually quite expensive and costly to run, meaning that if you run a small business, conforming to these overreaching censorship bills could make you go out of business altogether. Another win for the big corporations, am I right? No more pesky competition. Oh, and that last part is not a joke. Several websites have seen it as so intrusive, they just give up and have flat out banned the entirety of the UK. Here in the UK, I am not allowed to use websites such as Imgur, the social platform Gab, an AI model hosting website called Civet AI, all because of this one government act. And because the UK government is so stupid, they don't even understand how the internet works in the first place. Okay, so let's say you live in the United States and you decide to host a website inside your own country to be used by other US citizens. Well, the UK government will come after you and try to impose hefty fines for not following their crazy laws in another country. This is what is currently happening to 4chan and the Kiwi Farms, who, incidentally, are currently suing the UK government for trying to censor websites not even in their jurisdiction. Where this is going to lead is the UK is just going to end up having its own closed-off internet to the rest of the world, where the government can decide what speech is allowed or criminalized. Like North Korea. That's not even an exaggeration. That's literally what's happening. It's not even a joke, dude. Oh my god. I mean, for God's sakes, this doesn't even consider the simple security risk of having to enter your government ID in numerous websites. What if one of these, just one of these were hacked? You're gonna have widespread identity fraud, all because the UK government didn't want me to look at r/trees! Okay, but how does this concern Minecraft? Well, looking at the blog post on the Xbox website, I guess they were too scared to publish this on the Minecraft website, unlike every other change ever, we can read that if you do not verify your age, you will not be able to access social features such as voice or text communication or game invites. What this means in practice is the in-game chat feature for Minecraft. Yeah, that's going to be disabled. That now requires your ID to use that, buddy. You want to type commands in your game? Yeah, that requires a government ID. You want to use /time? 18 plus only. Want to change a game rule so that roguelike you've been building for the last month actually functions? That requires you to keel over and die, piggy! And all of this doesn't even mention the other ways the UK has been clamping down on freedom of speech and expression, or even just opposing their own evil overreach of censorship. It has been ridiculous, and now that they have gone for my dear Minecraft, I'm at my breaking point. And I tell you, it's a damn shame that I, a Minecraft YouTuber, felt the need to make this sort of video in the first place. Who knows? Maybe I'll get arrested for this video eventually. The Stormtroopers are gonna get me.